Hey Step Fam Bam, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kat. If you are new, please subscribe and like this video. So pretty much this is going to be a sit down video talking about what has been going on these past few years that I pulled away from YouTube. And it wasn't because I wanted to, but I'm going to let you guys know and go really into detail. So this is probably going to be a long video. So I'm going to do like part 1, part 2, and how many parts it takes me to get the whole story covered. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. So let's get going. Last time I seen you guys was when Adam, which is my firstborn, was a baby and we were living in England. Hold that thought. So, I'm drinking some tea. Kids are in bed. Ooh, I gave you guys a hint. Kids are in bed. Yes, I have more than one, but I'll get to that. So, kids are in bed. I'm trying to take advantage of the time that I have with you guys to pretty much explain myself and catch you up on everything that has been going on. Don't mind my hair. I just showered, so I'm letting it air dry a little bit. So if your girl's looking rough, we're going to finish this. We are going to finish this video. So first off, let's see. We were living there. So for those of you that are new, we are a military family. My husband is active duty Air Force, and we had one baby boy when we first started our channel. As you can see in the previous videos, it was only me, due to the fact that Wayne, which is my husband, was always deployed. He was always deployed, never home, and pretty much it took a toll on me, honestly. I'm just gonna open up to you guys because I think it's the best thing to do is just open up to you guys, because you guys were such a good support system for me, sending me emails and text messages saying that you guys love and enjoy my videos, and I really wanted to keep doing them, but emotionally and mentally I wasn't there. I wasn't stable, because coming from a background that doesn't know anything about the military and how it works, it was the most difficult thing to adapt to. So I was a flight attendant for American, and when I got married to Wayne, I tried to do the whole commute thing and it just didn't work out. So I decided to move to England with him while he was stationed there, and we were there for about 3 years. So 2 years and a half or something like that. So with that being said, I was living there, and I decided that I really wanted to keep all these memories for my kids, well, for my child back then, so he can see himself, so he can see all the things and adventures that we did over there, and all the things, you know, that we did together. But I did do that. I decided to just open up my channel and just create memories for me and my family to just look back on and to share with you guys, of course. But unfortunately, like I said, it took a toll on me being alone, being in, you know, a country that, I mean, yeah, they spoke English, but I didn't know anybody, you know, and the friends that I had were neighbors that were going through the same thing that I was going, and their husbands were deployed with my husband. So it was pretty rough. It was a pretty rough point in my life, and I try to remain positive, but it was very difficult. So for those of you that are military spouses and are watching, I know you guys understand. For those of you that are not and are single moms, because pretty much we military spouses are single moms, but with their bills being paid for. So you know, we do the whole thing that single moms do, is, or single dads, is, you know, cater to your child and your child's needs and all that. So I decided that I didn't want to give that energy to you guys. I decided that it was just something that it wasn't myself, and I didn't want to portray myself to be this, just negative person, was just emotionally stressed, and I didn't want to share that with you guys, honestly. So when I did start my YouTube channel, I was full of energy. I was full of just excitement to, be a new mom and share this experience with everyone else and what I do and what it is to live over there and whatnot. So, Wayne was deployed all the time. I decided that I was just going to focus on being a new mom and pretty much getting the hang of being the new mom. I was breastfeeding. I breastfed Adam for a year and a half. So, pat on my back. I did it. And pat on your back. Pat your back if you didn't pass the year, because it was difficult. Like the first 2 weeks, I wanted to quit, but I had goals, and my goals was 6 months. And after 6 months, it just got easier. So I kept going. And after a year, that was my last goal. I was like, you know what, a year and that's it. So I was excited to complete that. But yeah, so after that, after we had Adam, we were there for a little bit. Like I said, I was always by myself. So I try to travel with Adam, but what can you do, with a newborn and with no friends? So fortunately, I made a friend over there. I met a few friends, and I'm so happy I met them because we pretty much were all in the same boat. So we all understood each other, and we got to travel. We did a lot of just cities around the area, and farmers markets and events and jousting and all that. So that was pretty interesting to see, because coming from Miami, I am a city girl. You don't see no jousting over here. So, and farmers market, yeah, you see them, but it's not the same as over there. Over there, it was pretty neat to experience that. So, sorry, I took my acrylics out and I'm letting my nails grow. And because I'm letting my nail grow, because I bite them, it's so difficult to not pick at them. So, okay, that wasn't part of the story. But, yeah, so afterwards we got orders to Oregon. So we packed up all of our shit and left to Oregon. So once we got to Oregon, I tried to get into nursing school. I got accepted. For those of you that don't know, while I was a flight attendant, I was going to school as well online to become an RN. And I got accepted, which was the most wonderful thing in the world. But because it was such a small town, there were probably 3 daycare centers, and they were all taken. They were all full. So I didn't have no one to watch my child. So I went ahead and did private interviews to see at-home daycare. Horrible experience. It was just horrible. Super, super trashy people that I interview, and I mean, I don't even know them anymore. I seen them one time, and I seen the conditions that they lived in, and they had other kids that they were taking care of, and I was like, nope, sorry. Moving on to the next. So I did that, and pretty much I didn't find someone I felt comfortable leaving my child with, and the hardest decision was not to go to school and pretty much take care of Adam. And that's what I did. I mean, I did try my best. I tried to do it online, but there was nothing else online to be done because I already had done my prereqs, which was the 2 years of anatomy, physiology, microbiology, math, English 101, etc. All that was already done. So the only thing that was missing was the hours and pretty much the nursing course itself. So it was, I think, the 1 or 2 year program that I needed to be in. So I decided to just be a stay-at-home mom and just try to do like furniture. What was, I don't know what's the correct term for it, but I would buy a furniture that was like very old and outdated, and I would just like sand it down and paint it and just bring it back to life and try to sell it. It didn't last too long because um, I tried, but it was hard to find eventually. I ran out of options. So then we tried to buy a home over there and it didn't work out. And pretty much, I mean, I did like Klamath Falls because that's where we were at, Klamath Falls. But there was a lot of stuff going in that small town. I don't even want to remember it, but whatever. There was a lot of stuff going on in that town, so I was like, nope, I don't want to stay here. I don't want to do anything here. I don't even trust people here. The spouses, the military spouses, were the only ones that were pretty chill. So I made great friends over there as well. And then we were blessed to bring Aiden Bentley, our second baby boy. And he was born June 4th, 2018 in Medford, Oregon, which is the city next to Klamath Falls, because we had to do, I did a VBAC. For those of you that don't know what's a VBAC, is when you have a cesarean and you try to have a natural birth afterwards. So I did do it, and it is possible to be done, y'all. It was the best experience I've ever had. It was the best. And my doctor was just the best doctor. She was such a positive energy person. And the thing is that I'm that type of person that feeds off of energy. So if you're positive and you give me energy and you give me that good positive energy, I am feeling you, girl. I am just like, yes, let's do it. You know, you are my type of gal. But if you are Miss Drama and super negative, I'm like, see you later, girl. I don't got time for this. I am too old for this. So she was just so cool. So she believed in me. She's like, you know what? I'm going to give your body a try. And worst case scenario, you'll just have an emergency C-section. So fortunately, I had a successful delivery, and it was the best thing I could ever experience with my husband. And he was there, and it was the most wonderful thing listening to that baby cry and looking at my husband just smile, and it was so heartwarming. Like, it was the best thing. So we brought him home. My mom flew from Miami down to see us and help me take care of Adam while I was at the hospital, because the hospital that I went to was an hour and a half away, which is Medford Hospital. And that's because in Klamath Falls, the city that we lived in, they didn't do any VBACs. Like, they didn't want to risk it because apparently, I guess, it's a high risk. So people didn't want to do that there. So I had to explore my options, and I found that Medford, that doctor was amazing, and we clicked immediately. She was just so full of energy and so positive, and it was the best thing. But we brought him home. It was an hour and a half drive. After giving birth, that was the worst thing in the world. It hurt so much, like every bump, because you have to go through like mountains to get to the other city, and it was hard. It was painful, and thank God Aiden just slept the whole way. So after that, we saw my mom and Adam met his baby brother, and it was just the most sweetest thing in the world. And we loved our little townhouse and our friends, because we had a beautiful backyard and a beautiful view. The mountains were like our backyard, and it was just the most amazing view in the world. If I can put it in this video so you guys can see what we seen every morning waking up, you will fall in love with it. So I'll try to put it in this video. Mind you, I am not very good at editing, so bear with me. I'm trying. I really just want to get information going to you guys about what has happened these past few years and why I stopped, why I broke up with YouTube. And I didn't break up with you guys or YouTube. I just took a break because, like I said, I wasn't emotionally there. And like I said, I'm that type of person that I want to be that energy, and I don't want to be that like flimsy person, just negative. And that's the person that I was at that moment when things weren't going right. And that's when, you know, my husband was always deployed, so I wasn't feeling myself. I was feeling very blue. But we are back at it, stronger than ever. We are going to give you guys back-to-back videos. I promise you that. We are giving you guys back-to-back videos. I'm going to introduce the family tomorrow. You guys are going to meet Aiden. You guys are going to see how big Adam is. Guys, Adam is so big. He is now 4 and Aiden is 2. So, like I said, a lot has happened. And I wish I would have taken you guys through that journey, but I am mentally stable now, and I want you guys to finally see what has been going on. So I'm so glad that, you know, I'm doing better now, and my family and I are doing better. So Adam is so big, y'all. Adam is such a sweetheart. So afterwards, we did a lot of vacationing in Miami, and my husband loved Miami. He's just like, I love your family. I love Miami. Like, I love the energy. I love, you know, saltwater fishing and boat and all the outdoorsy stuff. So we were just like, you know, it would be the dream place to retire. So we never thought about actually being in Miami, because there was no military base here that had fighter jets. But little did we know, we were at luck. We were literally at luck. We, out of nowhere, we were on vacation, and we were actually going to the zoo, which is here in Miami. It's a beautiful zoo if you guys haven't checked it out. And we started seeing, I think it was like signs on the highway saying like Homestead Air Base. And we're like, wait, what? Air Base, Air Force, what? Let's go check this place out. So we were running a little bit late to go to the zoo, and we really didn't want to go. We were just like, you know what? Let's just not go. Like, let's just go straight to the zoo. Forget it. We'll go to the military base another day. So we were just like, you know, Wayne was just like, no, let's just go check it out. You know, maybe we can see something. So later on, we found out that there are fighter jets, but they're F-16s. So instead of F-15s, which is the ones that Wayne works on, there was F-16. I don't know if you guys understand me, but I barely understand the lingo, so I'm just pretty much whoever does understand me. But to my subscribers, you guys know what I'm talking about. I barely know what I'm talking about, but yeah. So we got this info that it was F-16, so we're like, either way, we can't come here. Like, you're not certified to work on those, so whatever. Disregard. We went back to Klamath Falls, Oregon, and we were actually gonna go to another duty station, and to be continued, y'all, because I am looking at the video and it's way too long. So I am just jibber-jabbering, drinking my tea. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to introduce the fam bam to you guys. So step fam bam. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Without you guys, I would have never had an easy transitioning when I was in England. Thank you for all your support with being a new mom and all the kind comments and the messages that you guys would send me. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I am so excited because we are in the dream place to be. And I'm so excited to share that with you guys. And I hope to see you guys soon. If you guys come over on vacation, let me know. I'm giving you guys a lot of hints. So I'll tell you guys part 2. So stay tuned for part 2 of this video. And I love you guys so much. So Step Fam Bam, we are calling it a night. Love you guys. Bye.